right, hey guys, Scott here from the Mental Metal channel and mentalmetaldetecting.com. And today I did a little hunting with the Manticore, took it out to a very trashy site, and I wanted to show you my setup, and then I'll actually show you the real live digs that took place as a result of today's hunt. So now, full disclosure, I didn't find anything crazy, so there's gonna be like nothing amazing found. This video is more about the type of signals I was digging and why I was digging them. So I'm kind of showing you people out there who have the Manticore, who are struggling to use it. I'm just trying to show you my little tips and tricks that I use to dig the right signals and forget about some of the trashy signals, the ones that you're going to get nails and junk. So in the video, you'll see some techniques I've used, like turning 90 degrees, looking at numbers, listening for the tones. It really all comes down to the tones on this machine. The 2D map is helpful, but it's not, as we've figured out, is not absolute. You cannot really depend on it, but it does tell you a lot about the what's underneath the coil. But I think a lot of people were depending on that thing, and turning out it's not as a 100% sure bet as people would like it to be. But if you listen to the tones and you study the tones and use the machine a lot, you're going to figure it out, and it's gonna unlock some pretty cool stuff for you. And I think a lot of people that have been using this machine now will probably tell you that they really enjoy it. I mean, I'm one that was using it from the very beginning and having some success with it, but I still found myself going back to my favorite machine, which at the time was the XP Days 2. Still one of my favorite machines, but I'm actually using this machine, I think, more now than I am with the Days 2. I just like the machine. I like the way it acts. I like the way it responds. I like the tones. I don't like some of the configuration in the Manticore. I wish you could do more with the customized programs. That's where the Days comes in and beats it every time. So still, two of the top machines for me are the XP Days 2 and the Manticore right now. Just, you can't go wrong with these machines. So I'm going to show you my setup today and how I started out the hunt, and then I'll take you into the real live digs, and then I'll close you out. All right. So how I had my machine set up today was very simple. Right now my sensitivity I've turned way down because I'm in the garage, and so I don't want that chirping the whole time. So I hunt in all metal mode. So I right now, that is what I'm hunting in with this machine. I think it benefits you the most if you can stand it, if you understand, or if you can listen through some of that iron. But I like to hear the iron, and so I've now taught myself how to hunt in all metal mode with this machine, and it has been a life changer for me on this. So if we go into settings here a little bit, I'll show you my volume's at 25. Just go up the scale here, go up the menus. I'm using all-terrain general, noise cancel, ground balance, recovery speed. Now earlier today I started at 4. I ended up changing to 5 once I got into the real heavy areas. Didn't go really higher than that, didn't need to. Discrimination pattern, I have none. I did change the Ferris limits to 8 and 3, 8 upper, 3 lower. That's just what I'm now using. I like that setup. Ferris tones, volume. If you scroll over, I do run a stabilizer. So you hit the edit button. I'm running a stabilizer of 4, and my stabilizer filter is on. I'm finding that to be a very good setting for my permissions locally here. You may have to adjust this depending where you are. When I went to Southern Maryland with the Fort Bedford guys, we were using 5 and 6. So it just depends, I think, on where you are. Down there, the iron was just tremendously high. It was ridiculous. But here, it's not so bad. But I feel like the stabilizer really does something to this machine. It really does help with all the, iron and things like that. So you may want to give it a try. Use 4. Usually turn your filter on. You don't have to turn it on. You can turn it off and see what happens. But I've been using both, so that seems to be working pretty good for me. Going up the menu, I am using a 5 tones. I'm not doing anything magical here about it. Whatever the 5 tone default is, that's what I'm using. I mean, I could adjust these to something else, but I'm not. I'm just letting it default. I'm not messing around with them. Audio theme, I'm using enhanced. I just like that. Enhanced is actually better for EMI. So if you have some EMI in the area and you want to use, if you need a good theme to use, Enhanced is one of your best ones to use for some EMI. And multi-IQ, obviously. And then going into these settings, I do have the red numbers turned on. And that's it. I mean, that is how I have this machine set up to run in a very high trash situation. Now, where I'm going today, where we're going today in the video, is an old house site that was bulldozed off of the farm property. It existed to I think back in the 1800s. It was there, so it was on the property for a long, long time, and they finally bulldozed it off and turned it into a field. And there was a barn and some other buildings there. So where I was hunting was actually where the house was. So you could see parts of the brick and things. So let's get to the video and just, watch as you get into as I dig a couple holes, you'll get to see more of the, I guess, technique that I'm using as you get into the video. So make sure you kind of hang out and kind of see, and then you can kind of skip around a little bit. But yeah, that's what I got. And let's go over to the video. All right, I got a good signal here. Bringing really hard, 63, 64. Not too shallow, but it's not too deep either. So this one will be investigated for sure. Alright, so it's out. I'm getting a mixture of iron in there now. So whatever it is, it's right in here. It's painting a really nice circle on the 2D map. What do we got? Oh, I know what we got. It is a nice modern bullet. All right, it's a good signal. Next one. Here's a real interesting one, a real solid 35, 36, real tight pattern. Let's see what that's gonna be. Still in there. It's probably gonna be a pull tab or something. Oh, let's see if we can find it with the pinpointer. Right on the edge here. Take a little bit out. I'll get it. Alright, where is it? Yep, that's what it is too. Darn. A pull tab. A fully intact pull tab. Yeah, I guess it's just those 30 signals. That's what they usually are, but they sound so good, you gotta dig them. Never know, it could be a gold ring or something else. Okay, next hole. All right, I got a real nice 80-82 signal here. Tight pattern. Not incredibly deep, but this is where the house site was, and they just bulldozed it over. So anything could be here, shallow, deep. It's a good signal though. I'm not getting it. Where'd it go? Ooh, I see it. I think I see it. I think it's a coin. Holy moly. Right there. What's it gonna be? Could be something old, maybe. Could the streak be broken? From the looks of it, I'm thinking that's a penny. Or no, how about a modern dime? Well, it's a coin. Modern dime it is. Okay. Well, we're plucking through this area. It's really bad as far as iron goes. I'm just kind of plucking through it here, trying to weed out some of the good signals. And we'll keep trying here. I'll tell you one thing you want to be careful of out here in these farm fields. So this one, don't put your knee down on one of those things. Man, they hurt. Look at that. Look how spiny looking they are. Man. Yeah, those hurt. Be careful. Stay away from those things. All right, here's another. Let me turn my headphones off. Listen to this. We are in the area where the house was bulldozed over, so you're hearing all these signals. But hear that? And you come across the 77. Now, if you look at the map, it's a very elongated signal. It's very shallow. So I don't think it's going to be a coin. And there it is. There is a lid to a mason jar. It'd be nice to find a mason jar with all the contents of coins in it. That would be great. Let's see if it's got the porcelain. Yeah, it's still got the porcelain top on it, or insert in there. So I'll take that home. But yeah, the iron, you can hear some of these signals pop. That was a pretty big target, so not surprised. But that's what we're listening for. In the iron, all those signals in the iron, and then all of a sudden, bam, just comes out. I am running a filter today, an iron filter and a stabilizer. So if you go to the settings, stabilizer's at 4 and my filter is on as well. So I don't think I need any more than that in this area, but so far pulled out 2 good targets out of here. And then some of these sound good originally, and then when you kind of turn on them a little bit, like that one kind of sounds good, but then I got the red numbers turned on. There's a lot of stuff in between there mixed around. When in doubt though, dig it out. I'm not real confident that's a good signal. Just a lot of scattered stuff in here. There's a 34. I'm almost guaranteeing you that that will be a pull tab. Almost guaranteeing you. 99% chance that is a pull tab or a piece of foil. It's in there. Where are you? I know you're in there, you pull tab. Alright, fine. Make me bend down and find you just to prove a point here. Well, it was not a pull tab, but it's a piece of another mason jar. Man, maybe we'll find a jar full of coins. That would be amazing. Alright, well, I'll leave the speaker on so you can hear everything. Just a lot of stuff in this ground right here. I'm looking for those silver coins, Indian head pennies, all the good stuff that's underneath a foundation of a house that was pushed over. See, that one's mixed up. It is non-ferrous. Numbers jumping all over the place. And then I see, when I turn, I see a lot of iron, so it's probably an iron object being masked. So much stuff in the ground. And then it gets quiet. And it picks back up again. Just not good signals. The good ones jump right out at you, trust me. I'm trying to find one. Just gotta go slow through all this stuff, pick it out. You might get lucky. Hear that? I don't know. It's kind of being overrun by the iron here. See, it's jumping around. Yep, that's not a good signal. Keep going. There's a brick. There's another brick. Looks like this might be the chimney, maybe, area. Oop, what's that? Nope, still not a good signal to me. When you use this thing long enough, you'll start picking out the good ones. It'll be obvious. Just gotta go slow. Those are not good signals. At least not good to me. And then we're out of the house site. I'm just doing a grid pattern here up and down the side of the field. So I'll turn the camera back on. If I get a good signal, I'll let you listen to it. Alright, came across this signal. It's not where I want it to be as far as numbers go, but 39, 37. It's down there quite a ways, so who knows what it could be. The 2D map is a little ugly. Dig some of this out. Hopefully find the culprit. Could be a horseshoe. Alright, it's out of the hole. Let's see, what is it? What is it? I don't know. Oh, look here. Very, very small. Can't even grab it. Seriously, can't. I can't grab it. It is a little itty bitty snap off of something. If you can see that or not. Looks like a snap. So that's what that little 39 signal was. But it was not ferrous. I could hear it plain as day. It was down there pretty deep. Alright, let's get another one. It's getting dark. Now, here's one that's not deep, but it's just on top. It's 2931. It might even be just barely on the surface, below the surface here. Gonna be right here. You only need one little scoop. Ooh. Oh, there's two signals in there. Hear that? One in the 30s, one in the teens. Well, there's your 30 signal right there, a piece of foil. And here's your 17 signal. What is that? Let's see. Well, I take that back. I believe the 17 signal was another target right here, which is a nail. Or is it? Is that a nail? No, that's a root. What is that? It's gonna be a piece of iron, I know that. Or is it? That's another piece of foil. So two pieces of foil. Thought it was gonna be iron. Here's the other piece. So not a good signal. 30. Oh, it was a good signal, but just not a good result. Hey, welcome to metal detecting. All right, let's try to get some high numbers and avoid all this low stuff. All right, it may have something here, but check it out. High squeaker in there at 92, but then I hit some iron. What would you do? Would you dig this? I move a little bit, I get nothing. Come back a little bit. Numbers are all over the place. Would you dig it? Well, I'll tell you, if you're not sure, you better. Because it's down there quite a ways. I'll dig that one just to prove it's probably junk, but let's make sure. You get a high squeaker in there like that and you're not sure, best to just dig it out. Now, since I think this is really deep, I'm gonna go down pretty deep before I check it. That should probably do it. Oh, I think I see something. Was that it? No, I think it's a rock. Saw something green in there. All right, let's see here. Still a squeaker in there. But it's down there deep. So I'm going to turn the camera off, not waste my space here, and dig this out some more and see what this is. So the culprit was found. It is going to be a nail, bent up nail. So that's kind of what you're up against. You got to make a decision if you're going to dig those high squeakers or not. 9 times out of 10 when you turn on them and they kind of go away or the numbers change, I wouldn't dig it. I wasn't going to dig that one, but I figured I might as well show you. Hope you guys learn how to use that Manticore. A lot of people gave that machine a bad reputation when it first came out, and I like it. I still think it's one of the best machines out there, and I continue to use it. I will use it primarily on the beach now. I love it, but let's keep going. All right, we're still in the heavy iron area here with the junk. Listen to that. That is something. That sounds like 2 targets in there. One there, one there. 88, 87. Ooh, I'm excited about this. Oh, there might be the first target right there. It looks like a... What is that? That might be boat targets, actually. I wonder what that is. Like a post to a bed or something? Foot. Well, let's see if that was both of the targets. And it was. Darn. I thought that was going to be a good coin signal there. Well, there you go. Next hole. Alright, here's a good high 60 signal. Now, getting some red numbers in there. 68, 72. Let's turn. Let's see, I don't get anything after that. I would skip that. I'm going to, actually. So, just showing you what I would do. Maybe you would do something different, but I won't dig. Alright, here's another signal. Well, that was a good signal. There. 65. 66, 73, 61. Ooh, turn on it. Still getting non-ferrous signal numbers a little bit all over the place. But this is one of the ones I would probably dig just to make sure. Chances are it's probably nothing good. But when you turn on it and you get a non-ferrous signal two ways, despite the numbers are jumping, but that might be the giveaway as to why you maybe shouldn't dig it. But I like to err on the side of caution here. Make sure. Let's see. So it's out. Ooh, it's in this plug. Sounds good now. Ooh, it's bumping up to 80s now. Holy moly. Alright, it's in that little plug right there. Because sometimes the iron in there will bring down the target idea quite a bit. Oh, look at that. It's a coin. Look at that. Now, you probably would have walked over that. But when you turned, that's when you got your other signal. Oh, man. That's an awesome modern penny right there. Yeah, modern penny. Let's see if there's anything else in here. Yep, that's about it. Yep, no other non-ferrous targets, so there you go. If you would not have turned on that, well, I turned on it, but it sounded good one way, but kind of some numbers are all over the place. But turning on it, still solid, sounded good, so I dug it. That's what you gotta do too. All right, next hole. And not too far away from that one is an 85, 84. Turn around on it this way. Still good solid signal. Number's a little different. This ground will jack you up too. It's not very deep. Maybe 4 or 5 inches at most, if that. It may just be under this one plug right here. Nope, it's down there a little more. Ooh, how exciting. Getting some coins out of this field, finally. Ugh. Except they're just not old coins like I am used to finding in this field. So, still not out. Oh, it might be out. Might be on the edge here. Alright, where are you? Yep, it's right in here. Where are you? I expect more of a coin ball than that, but oh, look, it's not a coin. What is that? Oh, it's just a little washer. How lame can you get? Oh man, we just cannot catch a break out here. But that's still a good target. No doubt about it. I'll dig that all day. All right, on to the next non-ferrous hole. All right, I'm walking along and bam. Well, not bam. Bam, right there. 77, 76, 73. Turning on it. Still sounds good. Hitting the 80s now. Ooh. We're gonna dig that for sure. I don't think it's down that deep. Maybe another 5-6 inches, if that. All right, in the hole. We're in the plug. Oh, I see it. I see it. Come on, be an Indian head penny for crying out loud. It's gonna be a penny. It's green. It's not an Indian head. It is another modern. Dang. Well, at least we're finding coins. I've been striking out over here for a long time. I knew thered be something up here in this junky, trashy area. Because nobody hunts this when they come in here. It just knocks them out of there. Not me, I'm hunting it. We're back in the trashy area. And all of a sudden, now this seems like a big target to me. The way it's acting. Oh, I can see it already. Check it out. It is a piece of pipe, part of a can or something. That's what I was getting at. So we are not. We'll dig that. We're not gonna dig that. I'll take that out, but we're not digging that. Next. All right. Here's one of those signals. What would you do? $65. Turn. Did you dig that one? Nothing. Nothing. You want to dig it anyway, just to see? Let's see if we dig that one, if we're going to be fooled or not. I don't think we'll be fooled. I shouldn't dig this signal. As I go on the record stating, I don't think I should dig this signal. All right, let's see. What is it? Still in there. Almost had it out. All right, is it out? All right, it's right here. Moment of truth, and it is going to be a curved nail. So that's why I don't dig those anymore, because I think it's telling you when you turn on it, hey, I'm not there anymore. You should probably move on. Which is what I've learned to do with this machine. I've moved on. And I dig far less junk now, including nails. All right, this one's a tough one. Let me see what you'll think this time. Getting a 60, 61 in there. A little bit of a red number popping in there. Turn on it. Still kind of hearing a... If you say I'm not digging that, you're probably good. That's probably correct. But we'll dig it. See what's causing all that mischief down there. At first I was gonna say I would dig that, until I turned on it. But my mind was changed very quickly. So there's a signal right here. It's out of the hole. Maybe there is a signal out of the hole. Maybe there isn't. Alright, what the heck? So something right there. Could have swore I heard something over here. Alright, right there. Let's go get some of that out of there. See what the culprit is. Still in there. Did we get it? Oh, I see a nail. Yep, there it is. Big old nail. So, again, I don't think I would have dug that. At first I thought I was going to. But nothing. Alright. It's enough show and tell. Let's find something good. So here's a good 60 signal right on the surface. Look at that. No doubt at all. 69, 68. Right on the surface. Maybe an inch. No more than that. Should be right in that plug. Or not. Alright, where are you? You are not very deep. I guarantee that. Nope, right there you are. So, again, on the surface, circular, part of a can. The giveaway on that was not very deep. Problem is, they bulldozed over all this stuff, so you just don't know what is and what isn't. So you kind of have to dig it all. But it is noisy in here. Oop, I gotta tighten my coil. Alright, let me tighten that. Find another hole. Alright guys, I hope you guys got something out of the video. Hope I didn't bore you to death with my lackluster finds there. Surprised we pulled out a few coins. Actually really surprised. I've been hunting this place for probably almost 8 years, so it's, yeah, I think I've been hunting there longer than that. But there's still some stuff there. We found tons of stuff there, like large cents, KG coins, buttons. But you know, you get a lot of people out there to hunt it starts to get, you know, hunted out, and so this is no exception. But we did pull some coins out of this area that everybody seems to run away from when they hunt that field, but I decided to stay in that area today. And lo and behold, there's a few coins in there and some other stuff, but nothing really crazy to write home about. I'm still looking for another large center KG out of there. I think we'll find a couple, but it's a big farm, so we've got a lot of space to cover. But anyway, I hope you got something out of the video. If you did, please hit the like button, and please subscribe to the Mental Metal channel, and join us over on Patreon, or join us on the YouTube memberships. Patreon group's really growing, and there's a lot of stuff going on there, but a lot of people may not like Patreon, so I've opened up the memberships over on YouTube, so please feel free to join those as well. It just helps the channel keep going. The support's been great. I love it, and it's really helping me, you know, make this channel even better. So I appreciate all the support from all you guys out there in my Patreon group and the YouTube memberships. So thanks again for all that support. All right, that's it for me today. Rocky's hanging out here in the garage being really good, so I think we better end while we can. I'll put him back in the videos here in the next few, so don't worry. Rocky will make his debut back into the video scene. All right, that's it for me now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another Mental Metal video.